Well, I'm sorry to make another fucking random video. I was screen really wasn't the gameplay here. It's not really gameplay though. Just doing stuff. There's nothing to it. But I've been thinking about something recently, and this came about because of my Rocksmith real-tone cable. It's starting to fail me after 10 years of use. It's pretty good actually, given how many times I've sort of worn it down a bit, like by accident. It's crazy because I've heard stories of people saying it didn't even last weeks, and I generally have to question what that's about. Why it only lasts that long? Like it can't have. There has to be some sort of lie or something. But either way, it got me thinking about something else, and like really, the problem with audio interfaces as a whole, and like these alternatives to like cables, whatever. Yeah, so a while ago I used to have an audio interface and I sold it. And the reason I sold it was because it didn't do anything really. It was a pain to set up, and when it did work, it still had problems. The first pain with setting it up was it needed different software for it to work. Not that that's an issue, but the problem is the entire audio interface relies on it, and I even plugged my headphones into it just for ease of use. And it did sort of work for a while, but the problem was it had a massive delay. And this really is the be all and end all for it, in my opinion, because it just made it impossible to use and record anything on. Because with that delay, I can't track myself and I can't track guitar on that. And I'm pretty good with like rhythm stuff as I've discovered from Rocksmith, but I just can't get used to it. And if that's how it's supposed to be normally done, then fuck it, I'm staying with VSTs because damn, that's stupid. I shouldn't be getting delay on it, and that should be a basic thing. I can't figure out what one of these I need to do. Divide in any mode, okay. But that's just what I really dislike about it, to be honest, because it makes no sense. I want to record guitar because there's unique things that you can only do on a guitar that's recorded that you can't do on anything else. For example, the pick slide. You can't do that on a VST unless it has in sort of, I don't know what you call it, samples, pick slides, which mine do, but they're not as expansive as others and it's not as long. So it depends, but there's also other things like how you pick a note. But I haven't somehow mastered how to do like a strong pick attack of a note. So if you do like an epic bend, you can't replicate that on these VSTs, unfortunately. So that sucks, to be honest, because that would have been fun. But you can't. Trying to figure out what team to use first. So I'll try a Sunday team. I really want to use an audio interface. It's not just because I want a way to record guitar, it's just because of ease of use and stuff. Like if I ever get an acoustic guitar or even like record other instruments, that will probably come in useful. I genuinely want an audio interface, and it also seems like it'd be better quality, but with all the issues that it comes with, I am not prepared to use it because that fucking sucks. Because of all these fucking issues that it has, and I was just wasting all my techniques, rip. Oh, might as well waste them. Well, I just want to have an easy fucking time of making music and not have to worry about technical issues and all this random shit that just shouldn't exist. I can't remember what the audio interface was, but it was apparently really popular. It was like a modular one. Damn, I do not want to use one. And even if there was like a cable alternative, like if I came into some money, I'll do some research on cables can certainly look for what's good. I'm not holding out much hope, in all honesty, because I just cannot trust a fucking audio interface. Not after all these experiences I've had with it. So yeah, that's really my rant over. I didn't go on any script here because I'm playing a game. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. I want to know if any other people have had these issues, because I think it's important to spread this information and get some insight as well, and also advice. But if you know of any audio interfaces that don't fuck you up with delay or latency, for example, I mean the big issues, then that's great. I want to know what one is. But until that point, I'm not willing to get one. And I'd love to fucking be able to play my own music, but again, there's no such thing at the moment, and that makes it pretty much unusable. God. Yeah, thanks for listening. I'm now. See you another time.